Through the lens, we see the forever story. The semen-stained mountaintops which host our golden boys of weathered glory. Xanthic Alpha and the fucking guys were on expedition throughout the lands, veiny hands revealing themselves resembling grainy sand. With all these repeated featheries being completed, their energy has now been fully depleted. They spent the better part of a year fending off various foes after that hedgehog dough, and the boys have now fully given up on scaring the hoes. Their rhyme is gone, and so is their spirits. They've been ransacked one too many times for a group of little Korean boys to handle. 2017 was the year on the calendar, and everything is rapidly changing, as the number once again increased by the staggering amount of 1. A lot of things happened that year such as this, but most importantly, 2017 was a high point for the visionary by the name of DJ Khaled! This guy was so smart that he had the word Khaled in his name twice in the event that he forgot while eating too many cheeseburgers. That year he had 2 monster jams out in which he broke new ground by sitting on his fat ass and yelling DJ Khaled exactly once, because twice would be too many. You don't want to work too hard after all. You gotta rest up for the next time you gotta yell something. You guys got this. You can go out there and make some radio slop that'll get exactly 52 out of 100 on album of the year while I can go have a nap. This modern day Archimedes revealed that if you scream your name over something hard enough, people will think that you did everything despite your only skill being memorizing phone numbers. This is the philosophy that the Geometry Dash Mega Collab was founded on. That was you! You were the one that started this! Shut up, dickhead. You're just jealous that Rob Top doesn't let you fondle his balls.
I think I just shit my pants.
Alright, I'm pissed. So you're telling me that some goober went into everyone on the contacts list and then forced them to put the worst thing in existence together? And none of you told me? All these messages about Avernus, but it took you 3 years to let me know this exists? Why'd it take you so long? Just look at that clipping. This is clearly a level of the finest quality. I mean, would a bad level have block designs that look like this? I bet your favorite can't claim that many pinwheels. When's the last time you've seen Rafer bust out the singular rainbow pillar? Just think about it this way. If this level was bad, then why would the credits be constantly attempting to escape the screen? The level's just too quick for him. Words couldn't keep up. This is a part of the reason why I keep saying that words shouldn't be able to vote. To be honest, the effects, the decoration, the gameplay, the difficulty is great. Keep it up, Castrate Man. Well, looks like the lines are backwards. Beautiful. Beautiful execution. Okay, I know you're probably all wondering what the hell this thing has to do with the Sonic series, and that's a very good question. You see, there's a puzzle piece. Great job with the glow there. Really subtle, not terrible at all. My favorite part is that your name is somehow even worse than your actual part is. Couldn't be bothered to spend 20 seconds to make your own words, so you just typed it out in the default text. Rocks. Don't know what to put in your background? Put rocks for only 500 easy installments of $9.99. Coming up next, a brand new episode of why you should make everything out of rectangles. More at 11. I'm having fun! Hey guys, look! It's the ground. I know this because he put a hand pointing to there so I don't forget. Oh man, this level's been going on for a while. This is a sick build up. I wonder what's coming up next. Alright, that's it. You lost your icon privileges. Give them here. Castrix, you are an amazing creator. I surprised. Please play my level. Hey guys, did you know this was my part? If you don't know, I stopped everything to make sure you look at my name. I made this. I gotta let the origins of this masterwork be known. I'm what they like to call in this business, better than you and everything, and also everyone else. Suck my dick. You're just too dumb to get the genius behind 1 full second of delay miniwave at my masterwork, because I am just that far ahead of your feeble minds. I am the one and only creator Zafkiel, not to be confused with the 2017 Extreme Demon Zafkiel, which is of course not to be confused with this fish that I just named Zafkiel. Wait, hang on. This part's pretty alright actually. Yeah. You know what? Let's just sit here and appreciate this thing while it's still going. I'm going to kill everyone here. Back in the far off year of 2017, there was a big trend in the Geometry Dash community known as brain damage. The Glow creators especially were into that shit big time. The early 2.1 homogeneously garbage style that we know today as a sick practical joke made inside Jeffrey Epstein's lair was, despite what everyone thinks, actually made by real life people on purpose. At the time, this style was known colloquially as Electro, which I assume was named after the power stations required to generate all of the lightning bolts that they kept on using for some reason. At At this point in history, people loved to just go on the air decorations tab and then launch everything they found at a singular rectangle until everything looked like this. This would have already guaranteed your level gone featured back then, but we're not done yet. The crucial next step is that they add a conservative estimate of 5.6 billion pieces of glow, and then finally let out a maniacal wheeze whenever someone in the comments says that the game just crashed. Or maybe they didn't. I don't know. I'm never gonna find out because I didn't join the creating community for another year by this point. It's like I'm gonna find any insider knowledge anywhere, because as we all know, every creator from back then has since died from old age. Look at this worm. It's a big worm. Alright everyone, welcome back to Purgatory's favourite game show. Did they leave obvious signs of copy-paste above the level? If you guess yes, then wrong. Fucking amateur. Castrix and his team would only make their levels handcrafted with the finest materials, directly from the life core inside the 100 Acre Woods. The same place they got these. They're not hooked up to anything and group 223 doesn't exist, so they're just here for fun, I guess. Giant black squiggle in the middle of the level. Classic. That's a classic level making move. Hot! I don't know what's hot, but someone felt like putting it there. You see, I got the template. Really good idea, something to muse about, to take inspiration from. And for those who are really advanced, you can head on down to the identical copy of the exact same template 10 blocks apart. Only use this one if you've gone through all the endless gauntlets which you must pass through to master the editor and have also beaten Galvatron in a game of checkers. Shout out to these guys who are having a really slow-paced argument with each other in alien language. I peer-reviewed this text with an old man who lives in the mountains of Colombia that speaks this unknown spider tongue, and apparently all of this is just the creators bickering amongst themselves inside the level, saying each other has a stinky butthole and needs to take a shower. This is a sign of a good team to come, and is a hint into why this level is so ahead of its time in the art of being a fucking mess. All the black filler blocks which do nothing are individually made in the smallest possible size. Classic. As a reward, I'm gonna take all your swords, they're mine now. All the parts are made out of tiny blocks. Now we know why it runs so well. And that's all the time we have today. As you know, we on this channel take our time very seriously. Now, if you excuse me, I must go burn down a gas station because they charged me $8 for a can of Pringles. Fucking place. Tune in next time for my in-depth 255-minute long audit of all the crimes made on the set of the 1992 classic, The Lawnmower Man. I heard they fucked a turtle, and not only that, they didn't even let me join in. Can you believe someone would be that selfish? So anyway, today we're going to be playing